Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. First down here for the offense. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw. It's Lowry. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Nixon. Hard running there. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. White going to attack through the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Young. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Bond. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back run.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold.
Going for it all. And it'll be a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Took a shot as he threw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. 1st down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. White wants to throw it. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call it running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the tailback. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. It's 1st down from the 11. He's going to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QB's doing a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Coming after it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. And they'll push that. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Getting some heat. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. And off from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field.
Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of shots. It puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the offense onto the field again. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. White wants to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one up. Offense set on 1st down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. White going to attack through the air. Makes a grab over the middle.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. They get to the line quickly.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
On the run, it's Bond. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. He's looking to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. He'll take it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Tempo and overdrive. They'll try the run. At the 20, he's got space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. White wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Running back goes in motion. going up top on first down. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he'll take this one all the way to the... to the end zone for a touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting into connection.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mack. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28. In field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to stay on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Lowry. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Gets away from one. He's got space. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looks as if he's going to run it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He wants to throw. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense...
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. All wideouts, no backs. Back to throw, it's Lowry. He finds his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He's going to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that would...
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win. First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air on first down. Intercepted. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what? We miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen.
And the pass, it's picked off. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this is... Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's... Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Gray. He's right on target. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it out quickly. Running through contact. Touchdown. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Pulls and fired complete.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle the wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. White going to attack through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Up-tempo for the offense. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
White wants to throw it. They're trying to get to it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll try it over the left side. Bulls his way forward. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking downfield, it's Gray. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the returner will be brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keeper. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Trying to get to it. Takes the easy one to the back. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Wants to throw. It's Gray. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like...
Looking for the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Young. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Pulls it in. snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. White wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab on the left. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to... The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Good, solid tackle.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to you.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Gray. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for an open man on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Bulls. A first down for the offense. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Looking for a crease. It's Bond. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Oh, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. White going to attack through the air. Using the quick game. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
There's 11 guys on offense there, locked in and playing together. That was a critical fourth down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding job of executing, and now they get to stay on the field.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they get so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Softened him up with a run and now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. That they did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. Stayed behind his pads, kept finding the space. He got 9 on the play. It'll be 4th and 2. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll try it again. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.